everyone, welcome back to my channel, She Plans, She Budgets. In this video, we'll be setting up my debt tracker, so let's get started. I will be using a debt tracker kit from Romina Rosa, as well as some flags from Scribble Prints Co. and debt payoff plan sticker from this shop right here. Alright. Move over my debt tracker page. Take this little sticky note off. Alright, I'm going to use this thin washi. Okay. Take the debt tracker script. And a little piece of deco. Okay. So let me put this down really quickly and we'll go over my current debt. So currently I have 7 debts remaining. I started out with 19 debts back in 2018 and I paid off quite a bit in 2019, so I'm currently at 7. With the first one being from Great Lakes. And I have 2 loan servicers right now, Great Lakes and UAS. One is with UAS and the remaining 6 is with Great Lakes. So for Great Lakes, number 7, I have a current balance of $229.70. The interest rate for this loan is 6.8%. And I will get back to the minimum payment and additional payment later. Next, I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to be going by the debt snowball method. I wasn't before, I was using the debt avalanche method. But now that I'm going back to the debt snowball method, I'm going to start attacking Great Lakes loan number 2, which is in the amount of $4,509.13 with an interest rate of 3.4%. Next is number 3 from Great Lakes in the amount of $5,476.50. And the interest rate on this one, this interest rate is 4.5%. And this one is, I believe, 3.4%. Pretty sure I had 2 loans with that percentage. One was paid off last month. So the next loan, Great Lakes loan number 4, is in the amount of $5,479.40. And this interest rate is 3.86%. All right. Loan number 5 is in the amount of $6,010.67. The interest rate on this one is 6.8%. The last loan with Great Lakes is loan number 6. And that is for $6,000 $969.72. And the interest rate is also 3.86%. All right, that is it for Great Lakes. My last loan is with UAS, which is also my Perkins loan from my school. And that is in the amount of $3,289.03. And that interest rate is 5%. All right, so per the debt snowball method, the UAS loan should be paid or should be attacked after my Great Lakes loan number 7, but I am going to stick with one servicer. For my UAS loan, I would like to pay this off with my tax return, depending on how much I get back. If it's a amount where this will be paid in full, then that's what I will do, which is why I'm not focusing on it within my debt snowball plan. But this loan is also paid quarterly, which is why I'm also not making it the next priority. But, you know, regardless of which way I go, it will be paid off, so that's the good thing. So let me put down the total script. All right, so let's add these up. So we have $229.70 plus $45.09.13 plus $54.76.50 plus $54.79.40 plus $60.10.67 plus $69.69.72 and plus $32.89.03. And that gives me a current debt total of $31,964.15. And I'm so close to being under 30,000 into the 20,000s, and I can't wait. So 31,964.15. The APR part, I'm just gonna skip that. All right, now to the minimum payments. So like I mentioned earlier, my UAS loan is paid quarterly, and the minimum payment for that is $138.86, which was just paid January 1st. Next due date will be April 1st. And then for my Great Lakes, I currently have all of them on a forbearance. And the reason being is when I was making my payments, my debt snowball payments in particular, before applying a forbearance, the payments would get applied very screwy, even though I would specify like what loan I wanted to attack to pay it off quicker. So it kept getting applied however I wanted to get applied. And when I contact Great Lakes to tell them about my issue, they will give me like different answers and, you know, say to pay interest first, although I made the monthly payment to attack the interest, but they will apply my debt snowball payment before the monthly payment, and then they told me to try to pay it at different days. It still didn't work out. So the best option was just to put them on a forbearance. That way it will, when I make my payments, it'll be applied the way I specified it to be. So, and the forbearance didn't bother me or whatever, like using too much of it or whatever, because I intended on continuing to make payments. So far so good with doing so. The forbearance runs out this April, and I'm considering resuming a normal payment plan, or I may just extend it out just so I can continue paying how I've been paying, and so my payments can get applied how I specify it on the website. So for Great Lakes, I don't have a minimum. For the minimum, I do make sure I cover the interest for all of the loans. And then for my debt snowball, I apply it all to the loan that I'm attacking. So for January, I will be focusing on Great Lakes loan number 7, which I will be paying off shortly. In my last video, which was the weekly check-in, I mentioned that I will be having a transfer amount of $110, sorry, $101 from the rollover from my cash envelopes. So I'll be applying that to this number plus the amount I'm budgeting from paycheck number 1, which you will see in an upcoming video. And then I will fill that out here at the end of the month. So right now I will leave this blank. So moving on to my debt payoff plan. Grab another washi. And just lay that down right here. All right, I'm gonna take this debt payoff plan sticker. All right. All right, let me grab blue, pink, and a green. All right, so the blue will represent January, pink for February, and then green for March. Okay, so for January, I budgeted $400 towards debt in my January monthly budget video. For February, I would like to bump that up to $1,000. And the same goes for March. I would like to pay off $1,000 towards debt. And these are all just estimates. Depending on how the month go will determine what the exact amounts will be. And those exact amounts I will share in the monthly closeout portion. And I will show that here, as well as write the interest amount for the month here and just, show it for all of the loans. And that is pretty much it. So again, I intend on to pay off $400 worth of debt. So Great Lakes loan number 7 will be paid in full. Then I'll be moving on to Great Lakes loan number 2. And starting in February, I would like to really attack it with $1,000 estimated, as well as continue on in March, $1,000. And if everything goes as planned, as far as my goals for January, if I do schedule my appointment to have my taxes filed, I believe last year I filed them in early February and I got the payout in March. So if I receive my tax return in March, depending on the amount, I'll use it to pay in full the UAS loan. Or if it's way less than this where it wouldn't pay it off by a long shot, then I'll just apply it to Great Lakes loan number 2. But if it's enough to fully pay off this loan, or if it's $100, $200 short, I'll use it to pay off this loan and just switch gears to this loan. But otherwise, I'll just focus on Great Lakes loan number 2 work my way down to Great Lakes loan number 6, and then at the end, pay off this loan if it's still lingering around. Alright, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!